Quran Translation in English, Part 32. Chapter 4. Women, and Nisa, 100-120. Whoever emigrates in the cause of Allah will find many safe havens and bountiful resources throughout the earth. Those who leave their homes and die while emigrating to Allah and His Messenger, their reward has already been secured with Allah. And Allah is all-forgiving, most merciful. Shortening prayers. When you travel through the land, it is permissible for you to shorten the prayer, especially if you fear an attack by the disbelievers. Indeed, the disbelievers are your sworn enemies. Praying in a state of fear. When you, O Prophet, are campaigning with them and you led them in prayer, let one group of them pray with you, while armed. When they prostrate themselves, let the other group stand guard behind them. Then the group that has not yet prayed will then join you in prayer, and let them be vigilant and armed. The disbelievers would wish to see you neglect your weapons and belongings, so they could launch a sweeping assault on you. But there is no blame if you lay aside your weapons when overcome by heavy rain or illness, but take precaution. Indeed, Allah has prepared a humiliating punishment for the disbelievers. When the prayers are over, remember Allah, whether you are standing, sitting, or lying down. But when you are secure, establish regular prayers. Indeed, performing prayers is a duty on the believers at the appointed times. Diligence against the enemy. Do not falter in pursuit of the enemy. If you are suffering, they too are suffering. But you can hope to receive from Allah what they can never hope for. And Allah is all-knowing, all-wise. Justice to a Jew. Indeed, we have sent down the book to you, O Prophet, in truth to judge between people by means of what Allah has shown you. So do not be an advocate for the deceitful, and seek Allah's forgiveness. Indeed, Allah is all-forgiving, most merciful. Do not advocate for those who wrong themselves. Surely Allah does not like those who are deceitful, sinful. They try to hide their deception from people, but they can never hide it from Allah, in whose presence they plot by night what is displeasing to Him. And Allah is fully aware of what they do. Here you are, you believers are advocating for them in this life, but who will dare to advocate for them before Allah on the Day of Judgment? Or who will come to their defense? After sin. Whoever commits evil or wrongs themselves then seeks Allah's forgiveness will certainly find Allah all-forgiving, most merciful. And whoever commits a sin, it is only to their own loss. Allah is all-knowing, all-wise. And whoever commits an evil or sinful deed then blames it on an innocent person, they will definitely bear the guilt of slander and blatant sin. Allah's grace to the Prophet. Had it not been for Allah's grace and mercy, a group of them would have sought to deceive you, O Prophet. Yet they would deceive none but themselves, nor can they harm you in the least. Allah has revealed to you the book and wisdom and taught you what you never knew. Great indeed is Allah's favor upon you. Secret talks. There is no good in most of their secret talks, except those encouraging charity, kindness, or reconciliation between people. And whoever does this seeking Allah's pleasure, we will grant them a great reward. Opposing the messenger. And whoever defies the messenger after guidance has become clear to them and follows a path other than that of the believers, we will let them pursue what they have chosen, then burn them in hell. What an evil end. Unforgivable sin. Surely Allah does not forgive associating others with Him in worship, but forgives anything else of whoever He wills. Indeed, whoever associates others with Allah has clearly gone far astray. Satan's allies. Instead of Allah, they only invoke female gods, and they actually invoke none but a rebellious Satan, cursed by Allah. Who said, I will surely take hold of a certain number of your servants. I will certainly mislead them and delude them with empty hopes. Also, I will order them and they will slit the ears of cattle and alter Allah's creation. And whoever takes Satan as a guardian instead of Allah has certainly suffered a tremendous loss. Satan only makes them false promises and deludes them with empty hopes. Truly Satan promises them nothing but delusion.